Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to this video. Today we're going to be talking about the kettlebell swing. So we'll be discussing the two-hand swing and the one-hand swing. So first, some of the benefits of the kettlebell swing. We're talking about building muscle, increasing or improving cardiovascular fitness, improving your posture, so improving your heart health overall. So the kettlebell swing is going to work the posterior muscles of the body, primarily the glutes and the hamstrings, but we'll also get a lot of work in the upper back, the spinal erectors, the lats, the shoulders, so on and so on. So let's get into some of the mechanics of a proper kettlebell swing. So first you have to understand that the kettlebell swing is going to be a hip hinge and not a squat, so we don't want to squat down when we're swinging. But saying that, some of the prerequisites you want to have under your belt before you start doing a kettlebell swing is going to be a deadlift and the squat. So as we approach the bell, I'll start here from this side view first. As we approach the bell, I'm going to want to stand with the bell about a foot in front of my feet. I'm going to hip hinge back, so I'm going to maintain a nice vertical shin here. So I have my feet straight. I always recommend when you're doing a kettlebell swing or any kettlebell exercises that you either go barefoot or use a barefoot style shoe. So I'll just kind of walk through this without the weight. So I'm going to hip hinge back, so if I'm standing in a nice tall posture, I'm going to crease at the hips, hip hinge here. My back is going to stay nice and long, nice and straight. You'll notice that I don't want to lift my head here because my neck is an extension of my spine. I'm going to keep that straight spine all the way through to the top of my crown, down to my tailbone. Okay. So when it's time for us to swing, I'm going to tilt this handle back. I'm going to hike the bell back, and then I'm going to use my glutes to explode forward. Now, my arms are going to be locked into place through my shoulders and lats, so I'm not lifting the bell with my arms. I can actually have a slight bend in the elbow. That'll be totally fine. And when the bell becomes about eye level, it should be weightless. I should be able to let go of it and actually float for a second before I grab and continue on, okay? So let's just go ahead and set up here. So I'm going to get my feet set up, a little bit outside hip distance apart. Now, when I hike the bell again, I'm going to pop through the hips. My bell should be about here. The bottom of the bell shouldn't be flipping up or flipping down. That means I'm going to be lifting with my arms. Again, my arms are just going to be an extension of my body. The power of moving the bell is going to come from the hips. All right. So the more rigid my core, the more that power transfer comes through when I drive into the floor of my feet and pop my hips. Nice rigid core attached to the arms. The arms are nice and relaxed. Nice strong grip, which is going to be another benefit of swinging the bell, is going to be a good developing a nice strong grip. So now when I grab and set up the bell, I'm going to grab the bell. This is the park position. I'm going to rotate down, so I'm going to lock my shoulders into place. My hips are back. Again, I'm going to set my feet into the ground. I'm going to hike the bell back much like a football, pop the hips, and then return the bell to the park position. Now I'm going to show you that from the side because I want you to see that I'm not leaning back when I bring the bell up. I should be a nice upright position, nice activation through the posterior chain of the body. So again, I'm going to tilt the bell back. My back is set, my hips are back. I have a nice vertical shin, my feet are straight. See? So when I let go, and then park the bell and return it to the position. So one of the major mistakes that I see when see people doing the swing is they start to move their hips back before the bell gets there. So I almost want the bell to kind of knock my hips back, send my hips backward. When I feel that good stretch through the hamstring and the glute, squeeze the glutes, thrust the bell forward, thinking bell upward, not forward. Bell comes up, shoulders and lats are locked into place. Bell should be weightless here before it then starts its descent. So I'm going to inhale down, exhale sharply when I pop, tighten my belly, brace at the top, get a nice good squeeze as if I was throwing a punch, right? So again, I'm going to set up here, feet are straight. I'm going to bend the bell from the top, so I'm grabbing the bell by the horns. I'm going to bend the bell, set my back, set my chin, hike it, like that, okay? So that's going to be your standard two-hand swing. Now we'll kind of cover the one-arm swing. So with the one-arm swing, I get all the benefits of the two-hand swing, but also now I get a lot of anti-rotation work in. Because I'm swinging with the one arm, it's going to want to get my body to twist, right? So I want to maintain that straight spine when I'm swinging with the single arm. Plus with the single arm, I'm going to get a lot more work into that shoulder, holding that shoulder into place. So thinking about stuffing that shoulder blade down into my back pocket. So setup everywhere else is the same. I'm going to rotate slightly when I come in. So my thumb in the bum. I was told a long time ago, thumb in the bum. One of the major mistakes I see here is people flail their arm way back like this. When I'm doing my one-arm swing, I want this arm to almost mimic what the opposite arm is doing. So this left arm's not going to go way back here, but it's going to be right here in the same range of this right arm, and that will help me from turning and twisting and getting excessive rotation. All right, so again, I'm going to pack my shoulder in, I tilt the bell, I hike it back. Park it safely, return it to the start position. Okay? So, again, let's go over common mistakes. Rounding the back, rocking on the heels. I want to drive my feet into the ground. I want to use my hips as the mover. I'm not lifting the bell with my arms, so the bottom of the bell shouldn't flap up or be pointing down. It should be an extension of my arm. I'm not tensing my arms. I can have a slight bend in the elbow, but mostly my arms are relaxed. They're just attached to the bell. I have a good strong grip. Shoulders are going to be packed. Shoulder blades down and back. Ribs are down. Controlling my breathing. Making sure that the bell sends me back. When I feel that good stretch, pop and change directions. Next thing is I want the bell above my knees. I don't want to be swinging and bringing the bell way down here below my knees. I'm up, pop. I should be standing nice and tall and straight at the top and not leaning back. I'm not low riding, I'm not cruising here, okay? And with the single arm, when we do the single arm swing, I want to be mindful that this arm's not flying way back, but kind of keeping in the same track with the opposite arm, with the arm that's holding the bell, okay? Fighting that rotation, all right? So, build muscle, improve cardiovascular endurance, improve heart health, have a lot of fun, explosiveness, athleticism, grip strength, all of those things in the benefit from getting a good, proper kettlebell swing, whether two hands or one hand. So, go ahead and give that a try, and I will see you in the next video.